2026 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting but complicated years to visit Disney World in a long time. So the real question comes down to, should you actually go to Disney World in 2026 or skip it and wait? We've been visiting Disney World for over 30 years. By the end of this video, we'll help decide exactly who should go to Disney World in 2026 and who shouldn't, help you stay one step ahead of everyone else in the parks. Up next. Welcome aboard. I'm Don B from Eat, Sleep, Disney. And let's start with the biggest thing you'll notice in 2026. That's construction. If you visit Disney World this year, you're going to see construction walls, and lots of them. Disney's in the middle of some of the largest expansion projects in the resort's history. That means exciting things are coming, but it also means parts of the parks feel unfinished right now. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, the Muppets Courtyard area is closed to make way for the new Monsters, Inc. land. This future area will include Disney's first ever suspended roller coaster. There's no opening date yet, so it's likely the space will remain closed through 2026. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, DinoLand USA is being completely reimagined into the new Tropical Americas inspired land, featuring an Encanto attraction, a unique Indiana Jones ride, and one of the largest quick service restaurants on property. The land is expected to open in 2027, which means construction will be visible all year. And at Magic Kingdom, Tom Sawyer Island and the Rivers of America have closed to make way for a new Cars-themed land, while a new Disney's Villain Land is also being developed beyond Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. If this is your first ever Disney trip or a once-in-a-lifetime vacation, this level of construction is an important thing to factor in. Now, here's the part that often gets overlooked. While some things are closed or under construction, there are a lot of new and recently updated experiences that make 2026 very different from even a few years ago. Some of these opened in 2025, which makes 2026 one of the first full years you can experience them consistently. At Epcot, Test Track 3.0 opened in 2025. This updated version blends the original ride system with refreshed visuals and storytelling and feels more polished and modern. Also, at Epcot, Soarin Around the World temporarily becomes Soarin Across America. Starting around Memorial Day weekend, this limited time version replaces global scenes with views of American landmarks, natural beauty, and cityscapes in honor of America's 250th birthday. At the beginning of February, Frozen Ever After reopened with a brand new updated Audio-Animatronics designed to better match the films, making this already popular attraction even busier. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, several major updates are happening. Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith permanently closes on March 1st, 2026. When it reopens in summer, the Muppets will take over the attraction with new music and an entirely new theme. Beginning May 26th, Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run will debut new missions featuring the Mandalorian and Grogu, including a new storyline, new destinations, and updated interactive elements. Live entertainment has also expanded. The new Little Mermaid stage show debuted in 2025 with updated effects and continues into 2026 as a great family-friendly option. Hollywood Studios also introduced Villains Unfairly Ever After, a new stage show that puts Disney villains front and center and adds more non-ride entertainment to the park. One of the biggest changes coming in summer 2026 is the reimagining of Animation Courtyard. Star Wars Launch Bay is transforming into the magic of Disney animation, inspired by Once Upon a Studio, featuring interactive animation elements, drawing experiences, an indoor playground, and multiple character meet and greets. Outside, Animation Courtyard itself is becoming the Walt Disney Studios, inspired by the real animation studio lot, California, with new theming, green space, and character sightings. These changes will open in phases beginning in summer 2026. At Magic Kingdom, nighttime entertainment was refreshed with the debut of the Starlight Nighttime Parade, which launched last year, adding more atmosphere and evening entertainment. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, Zootopia Better Together replaced It's Tough to Be a Bug Below the Tree of Life in the fall of 2025. This new 4D show takes guests through different biomes from the film alongside Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde, and other characters. Along with the new show, there's a Zootopia meet and greet where guests can meet Judy and Nick on Discovery Island. And starting in summer 2026, Bluey and Bingo are coming to Disney World. Guests will be able to play, dance, and interact with them at Conservation Station, with activities inspired by the show and educational elements tied to animals native to Australia. So while 2026 includes closures, it also includes new rides, refreshed attractions, new shows, new characters, and entire areas being reimagined, especially appealing for repeat visitors. There's no way around it. Disney World is more expensive in 2026. Ticket prices are higher, peak days cost more, and hotel, food, event, and dining plan prices have all increased. But here's what balances that out. In 2026, Disney has been offering more discounts and promotions than we've seen in years. Room-only discounts, ticket offers, and package deals are more common, especially for travelers who are flexible with dates and length of stay. That means the same trip can feel extremely expensive if you pay full price, or surprisingly manageable if you plan around the right offer. But perhaps the easiest way to save money and ensure you are at Disney World at the right time is working with an authorized Disney vacation planner. Now, Heidi and I are not travel advisors. That is why we partner with Mouse Fan Travel. We love working with our personal consultant, Blair, who navigates all the options to find the best available price and ensures we get it, and helps us take advantage of any promotions or inclusions. Plus, their services are completely free. So scan the QR code on screen or use the exclusive link down in the description to get your free, no obligation quote and start planning your next Disney trip today. Another major reason 2026 can still make sense comes down to on-property perks. Disney Resort guests receive free water park entry on their check-in day between late May and early September, allowing access to Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon without using a theme park ticket. All on-property guests get early theme park entry, letting them enter any of the 4 parks 30 minutes before official opening every day. Guests staying at deluxe resorts or Disney Vacation Club villas also receive extended evening hours, giving them 2 extra hours in select parks on select nights with significantly lower crowds. And guests staying at select value resorts who fly Southwest into Orlando can take advantage of luggage transfer from the airport to their hotel. Combined with earlier access to Lightning Lane booking, these perks make staying on property a real advantage in a busy transitional year like 2026. Timing matters more than ever in 2026. There's no true slow season anymore, but when you go can completely change what your trip feels like and what you actually get to experience. If your goal is lower crowds, better prices, and easier planning, the most manageable times to visit are early in the year, after the holidays, and late summer into early fall. These are the windows when discounts are more common and on-property perks like early entry and extended evening hours make the biggest difference. However, it's important to know this. Most of the biggest new experiences in 2026 don't open until summer. If you visit in winter or spring, you'll still see construction, but you won't yet have access to everything that's coming. Attractions like the reimagined animation Courtyard, the Magic of Disney animation, the Muppets retheme of Rock and Roller Coaster, and the Bluey experience won't all be ready yet. So if experiencing everything new is your priority, summer and beyond is when 2026 really comes together, even though it's busier. If you're going in summer, strategy matters. Early mornings are essential. Midday breaks are non-negotiable, and evenings often become the most enjoyable part of the day. Water parks, indoor shows, and nighttime entertainment help balance the heat and crowds. If you want seasonal atmosphere like Halloween or holiday decorations, fall and early winter deliver that magic, but with higher prices, heavier crowds, and shorter park days due to parties. And if you can avoid it, spring break, peak summer weeks, Thanksgiving, and Christmas through New Year's remain the most crowded and most expensive times to visit. If you have to travel during those peak periods, planning becomes critical. Arrive early, prioritize Lightning Lane for the hardest to get attractions, take breaks midday, and set realistic expectations about what you'll get done. The bottom line is this: 2026 rewards travelers who match their timing to their priorities, whether that's lower crowds, new attractions, seasonal vibes, or overall value. So, should you skip Disney World in 2026? Here's the honest answer. You should go in 2026 if you've visited Disney World before. You're excited about new shows, refreshed rides, and new characters. You're flexible with travel dates. You're willing to plan around deals and discounts. You're staying on property and using the available perks. You may want to skip 2026 if this is your first and most likely only Disney trip. You want every park fully finished with no construction. You're traveling during peak weeks and paying full price. Construction and closures would significantly frustrate you. 2026 is a transition year. Yes, there's ongoing construction, and some experiences are closed. And plus, you'll pay more than you did a few years ago. But you'll also experience newly updated attractions, expanded entertainment, and if you plan correctly, you can take advantage of some of the best discounts Disney has to offer. Now, we know that was a lot, and you might still feel a little overwhelmed. That's why we're making a special offer just for you. We want to send you a free copy of our Ultimate Disney World Planning Guide, newly updated for 2026. It has everything we wish we knew before our first visit. Plus, it includes printable checklists and budget worksheets that'll keep you organized from booking the park entry. It's 50 plus pages of honest advice that will save you time and money. So scan the QR code on screen or check the link in the description and download your free copy right now.